Hello everyone, welcome back for more Nintember Black Box Spectacular. Obviously on the screen right in front of you is Duck Hunt. And thanks to Smash Ultimate putting Duck Hunt and Duck Hunt Dog in as a playable character, I'm pretty sure most of you know what Duck Hunt is. I know back in, the early 2000s, there were plenty of Flash parody games of this, where it was designed to let you shoot the dog. Good times. So, what's all this then? It basically... Oh, we've got music now. Basically, ducks are going to fly around the screen, or little clay discs, if you so prefer. You would normally have to point a light gun at them and fire and hit them. The problem being is that doesn't work on modern TVs. I mean, I know they've designed new versions and all that, but on the NES, excuse me, I yawn. You have to have a CRT to be able to play this. CRT monitor, CRT TV, something that can actually register the light correctly. Because of the way it works, and there are many people who have done details on how light gun games worked. In short, once you pull the trigger on the light gun, and for a second it blanks out the entire screen, and the light gun takes an image of the screen that's blanked out, except for the areas you need to hit, those won't be blanked out. Those will register as targets, and if the gun registers that you hit a target, there we go. You actually successfully score a hit. If not, it goes on as normal. But yeah, this was the original light gun game that was eventually a pack-in model for the, it was originally a pack-in model with Gyromite, back when they did the old ROB system. That's the version of the game that I got for my birthday, as a matter of fact. The one with ROB, Gyromite, and Duck Hunt. Sadly, ROB died horribly in... stupid kids doing stupid things by making him ramp off a roof because he was right about the right weight, and I hated the damn robot because I put a little filter over his eyes, and he couldn't see anymore, and then I couldn't get the filter off by any normal means. But that's a different story. We're not playing a game with the robot, we're playing a game with the light gun. And I went through a lot of light guns. They were not the sturdiest of things, although I know people had theirs for years and had no problems. For some reason, their sensors just started breaking in my house. I never understood that. But anyway, so we could play Game A, Game B, Game C. I think just to speed things along, I'm going to play Game B. Because like I said, no light gun, so I just had to point and click. So... And the game itself doesn't really change. The ducks will speed up over time. So let's go ahead and get started. I've been talking for way too long. Even I can still miss. They're doing some twisty little patterns, aren't they? And you only get 3 shots to hit both ducks, so... Pointing and clicking doesn't feel as accurate as actually shooting. I'm sure it's just me being really terrible, but it never felt quite as accurate. Double clicked. Get back here. That's enough to pass. Yeah. I don't really care too much, because if I were actually to focus and get good, it would, you know, I could go for a very long time. I could easily go for a very long time in this game. I don't care that much. Because this is Duck Hunt. We've all seen Duck Hunt. I mean, I'm not going to try to lose on purpose anytime soon. And we passed. Yeah, the little line down at the bottom, the hit with the red ducks. The red ducks show how many ducks you've hit. The little blue line under them shows how many you need to hit. You gotta get more, you gotta get further along than the blue line. That's all there is to it. And notice once again, it's round 4. Things have not changed. Yeah. We're still at, need 6 out of 10 ducks to pass. That will go up over time. I'm gonna die soon here, aren't I? There we go. Wow, really? Die. So I just barely passed. You don't get a lot of time, apparently. I thought you got more time than that to shoot. I thought you got more time. Oh well, going out on round 5. I mean, because you've seen it, it's Duck Hunt. Yeah, maybe I'll pass. We will see. And you can see my cursor moving around. This game was definitely much easier with the zapper, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not a big fan of the point and click. If I wanted to go as long as possible, I would use 1 duck. Game A is 1 duck, by the way. Game B gives you 2. Just to make it a little harder. Game C is slightly different. I will go with this for another couple minutes. Yeah. And this is where I'm going to foul out. Here we go. Yep, I failed. That's the end of the round. There we go. That's it. Game over. Round 7. Yay. So, clay shooting. Little different. You just have to wait. And these will take straight trajectories. If you let them go out before you try to shoot them, you get more points. But in essence, it is the exact same game. Exact same game, just with different trajectories on the targets. You still have a line, you still have so many you have to hit before you can pass. You still get 3 shots for 2 discs. I thought you got points further out. Oh well. This ain't exactly trick shooting. the discs do not veer off wildly in directions, so you can just kind of wait and line up a shot a little better. I believe as you go further in here, you will get less time to shoot them, because they will hit the ground sooner and no longer count. They will also release closer together, as you've seen there. But I guess if you really just didn't want to hit ducks, then you could shoot clay pigeons. The ducks are more fun, though. Well, that's debatable now because, like I said, no actual light gun to play this game. But as I said earlier, this was one of the pack-in games for the version, for the system I got. I played a lot of Duck Hunt. I actually was rather good at the Zapper game. This one in particular. I routinely made it to like round 20 and 30 without a problem. But it did get kind of ridiculous. But that was forever ago. And with a gun in my hand. And not pointing and clicking at things. You see, this is much easier than the ducks. Much easier. Getting 1,500 apiece now. Okay. I haven't been paying attention. That might have gone up to that a while back. I will tell you, for some of the future light gun games that are coming up in this 30-day stretch, having it be a mouse instead of a actual light gun is a huge detriment. I know it doesn't seem like it because, you know, accuracy seems like it'd be so much higher in the mouse. It's faster to do it with the zapper. And once you're good with the zapper, not really less accurate. Because when I actually had a working zapper, they were pretty freaking accurate. Oh yeah, this is Duck Hunt. At least the version where the dog doesn't laugh at you and make you angry. I'm sure there's some way I could challenge myself with this version. I don't know what it is, though, because this is really just much too simple. The ducks are at least a challenge with the mouse. This, nah. At times, this was actually slightly harder on a zapper, because you had a much smaller target to hit, so you had to be a lot more accurate. But I went through the first 10 rounds and didn't miss a one. I mean, I missed a few shots, but all the clay pigeons got exploded. And now we're up to 2,000 points per disc. Not that it matters for most people these days, but remember, scores, as I'm going to say so many times throughout the course of these games, these 30 days, scores were important. They were the measure by which you knew how good you did the video games. That's what it was. There we go. So what do you think? One more round? Yeah, one more round. This doesn't change. Much like Duck Hunt really never changes. This is going to be more than enough gameplay for people, I think. Of course, if you just want to see me shoot these things for an hour, you could rewind the video. That is a thing to do. Or you could ask, and maybe someday I will make that video. I don't think there's going to be a call for it. I just don't. That's pretty much it. Now, we will... there we go. We will just let them all die. Because... round 14, double the round of 7 I got to the ducks. Nope. Okay. Notice you're also at 8 to clear out by now. There we go. Game over. Just like before. But that's Duck Hunt. So anyway, tomorrow we will have something with a little bit more excitement in it, because you need a controller. But for today, this. There are other light gun games that translate well to today that actually have a storyline and things that you're dealing with. This just ain't one of them. But anyway, that will be for future. Right now, yeah, we're done for today. I will see you all back tomorrow, hopefully, for more.